Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be covering Zoe. That's right, Zoe has called me out again. I'm a little bit shocked because I didn't do anything. Well, I did do a video, maybe 2 videos, but I didn't do much else. But I'm getting the blame, and I love taking the blame, but we're going to have a look at see what she said today. Let's go.
I had a few comments on the last video about us not letting the twins choose. Boring.
If we let the twins
it's just boring. It's just boring. They're 9 for a start, not 15. No. You know, they'll choose their own clothes as they grow. They do choose their own clothes, but when it comes to stuff that's been put away and we get back out, yeah, we do kind of go through and think what would suit them best, because it's far easier, and you know, not everything is suitable, and not everything I don't think that they would wear. I could put it in their drawer for them, but I know that they won't wear it, because believe it or not, we know them quite well. Anyway, and that's the other thing as well about somebody. I'm not going to dwell on what people have said, because we've had a lot of hate come our way.
You said you don't buy the twins anything.
Yeah, there was a lot of hate that came away on over the weekend on every. I mean, it happens quite often. Usually when a certain person's put a video out. But anyway,
what did I do? What did I do? I put a video. Yeah, but I didn't say anything about the twins. I never mentioned the twins and whether or not you buy things or make them choose or let them choose or whatever it is you're talking about with the twins. I don't ever mention it. I don't push an agenda out about it. People watch your vlogs, right? And then they use my platform then to comment, which is fine. I don't mind. It's great. But I don't talk about it. I don't mention it. I don't tell them to do these things. Because believe it or not, people have a mind of their own. Yeah? A mind of their own. And they can see things that are happening. Whether or not they're true things that are happening, I don't know. I'm not watching your videos every single day, because believe it or not, my brain cannot cope. Literally can't cope, right? 40 minutes, this video is, your vlog, right? I had to get someone to timestamp it for me so that I didn't have to sit through the whole thing, right?
It happens quite a lot, and I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm not going to talk too much about it.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're not going to dwell on it or not talk about it too much, because that would be, that wouldn't come across very well for you, would it? You know, giving me more content to talk about and spread awareness of Zoe's ways.
But there is this rhetoric towards the twins and how we treat the twins, because this is obviously how somebody else is making their money on narrowing in on that one thing.
Who? I hope you don't mean me by that, because I don't mention the twins. I never do. The only time I ever mention the twins are in relation to something, I don't know, like Ben filming up their skirts. The only time I really ever mention it, because, you know, Ben shouldn't be doing that, should he? No. Oh, you don't mention that though, do you? No, you're there to defend yourselves and this alleged rhetoric surrounding the twins, but you won't ever mention or defend yourselves when you or your husband, mostly your husband, is filming your kids in inappropriate manners and putting it all over YouTube. Yeah, that happens, doesn't it? I don't mention the twins though, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Because that's what these people do. That's what content creators who haven't got any content to create.
So what you're saying is me talking right now with my mouth is not content. Is that what you're saying to me? That this is not actually content? Because as far as I'm aware, content is something that you create, and I am commenting on your video. That is content, right? I don't understand your point. What she thinks is that I'm taking her content and rejigging it and making it my own. That's not what I'm doing at all, is it?
they tend to hone in on other content creators who do have content to make.
Go on, Zoe. Say it. Say it. The type of content creators that I hone in on aren't just any old content creators, are they? You're not creating your own content. You're using your kids for content. That's the problem here, Zoe. That is the issue. You know it. I know it. They know it. Everybody knows it. And yet you still avoid the question. You avoid the topic every single time. You think that you're just an ordinary little content creator making content about your clothes and things, but in actual fact you're making content about your kids or of your kids. Even if your kids are not in the vlog, as in this one, right, you talk about their personal private lives, which we're going to discuss as well later on in this video, because you did do that, didn't you? And you can't say you didn't, because you did. I got it directly from the content which you're creating.
And pick out little things that they think they can make into a big thing that isn't there.
It isn't there, is it not? You don't film your kids. You don't film your kids. Is that what you're saying? You've never filmed your kids. You don't film your kids. You don't use your kids for money. You've never filmed them in inappropriate ways and splashed them all over social media. That didn't happen. Oh, I must be mistaken. I'm sorry. I owe you an apology. Clearly, you definitely didn't do that, did you?
So anyway, with us, it's the little twins. But they actually get far more new stuff. Not that I'm justifying any of it, because at the end of the day, it's irrelevant. Agnes gets a lot more hand-me-downs than I think, and Florence, than anybody.
They don't really get new stuff. The twins get.
The twins get quite a lot of new stuff because they still like to have matching stuff. But Agnes gets like the most hand-me-downs ever. So there you go. It is just what people make of rehashing my videos and putting them online as their own.
Is she really that stupid? Is she? Are you, Zoe? Are you? I'm simply rehashing your videos and uploading it as my own. Is that what you're saying? Like, it's like a little edit, is it? You know, it's... So, that's all that I'm doing, is it? Just uploading, rehashing it, and uploading it as my own. Just sticking my own name across it, scribbling out the Sullivans, and putting my own name on. Is that what you're saying? It's not even close to what I'm doing. I take a little bit, and I comment on it. I show people what you're saying, and I give my opinions. That's a tried and trusted method of commentary. I don't understand what she's on about. Why she's saying that I'm stealing her content and using it as my own. I don't want to use her as my spokesperson on my channel. Thank you very much.
Content, but then I guess if you've got nothing to, you know, make content out of, then you got to do it somehow. Anyway.
Yeah. Because I don't believe I have to tell you this, Zoe, because obviously if I was hard up for content, right, and I wanted to make, I don't know, I just wanted to use somebody's content and tell everybody it was my own content, that I would use an irrelevant family from the northeast of Scotland, wouldn't I? I definitely would use the Sullivans as my content. If I was pretending this is my own content, I definitely would use the Sullivans, a family that have very little weight interaction these days.
We're going to go through this stuff, and Olivia's going to help me because I don't know if everything is going to be... I did get rid of a couple of things that I knew that nobody would wear.
So there endeth her mini rant, which I loved. I love taking the blame. I really do. I love taking the blame, especially when it's not justified. You know, I'll take that blame. You know, don't worry about it. But then she goes on to show like 40 bloody minutes of showing her clothes, or the kids' clothes, putting things into storage, saying which ones she's going to keep, which ones she's not going to keep. It's quality content like that I love to steal, right? So, but during the course of that, she happened to mention a situation where her twins don't like to wear heavy clothing at night.
Okay, so again, these are pyjamas, and there's an onesie. The only thing is, it's like the fluffy pyjamas.
They are not going to wear them.
No.
They don't like fluffy pyjamas.
They don't like fluffy pyjamas.
Agnes doesn't mind them, but they don't like them.
So I'm wondering if I just leave the fluffy pyjamas.
And just get the other stuff out.
They are really nice, but the twins just do not like fluffy pyjamas. They get really hot at night, and they've both got a bit of a thing about being hot. And unfortunately, it stems back to things that happened at school. And Leah especially has a real problem with needing the toilet and being hot, and she panics.
Zoe, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about, right? So although you haven't actually filmed your kids in this video, and you'll defend that, won't you? You'll say, well, my kids were never in the video, we never filmed them, we protected their privacy at all costs, right? But no, you didn't, because you told us that your child had panic attacks, right? You just mentioned that. That's not me making it up, is it? No, it's not me making it up at all, is it? So you're talking about a personal, private struggle that your child has. Did she okay it for you to talk to about, you know, in front of strangers, thousands of strangers? Did you say what you were planning on talking about, and that this might come back to haunt her in future years, or you know, in front of her friends or anything like that? You know, do you think that maybe her friends might not know, and she might want to keep that private to herself? Do you think that maybe it's not your story to tell, and it's your child's, for when she is ready and right to talk about in the future, if she ever wants to talk about it? You're just taking all that away from her.
Really badly. And they've been out of school now for
a year, almost.
Well, beginning of the year, January. So 9 months they've been out of school, and still she has to have the window open in the car, even in the winter, and she has to have the window open at night, even during the storm, because she panics that she can't breathe if she gets too hot, and if she has to go to the toilet before we go anywhere and when we get anywhere, every time, because she just panics and she just gets herself into a state. It's something that we're working on, but hence they don't wear fluffy pyjamas. Now they do.
So yeah, now Zoe, you think that I'm this nasty, horrible person who steals your content for financial gain. That's your opinion of me. I'm not a horrible person, genuinely, right? I have every sympathy for your child having panic attacks. It's horrible. Panicking. A lot of the things you mentioned there, I can resonate with, okay? And it's not nice. And I feel so sorry for her. However, Zoe, it's not yours to tell us. I shouldn't know this information, and yet I do. And I shouldn't. So that is the problem with what you do. Keep it to yourself. Don't talk about your kids. Don't film your kids. Don't put them in danger. I mean, everybody on the internet knows where you live. Doesn't that worry you at all? That wasn't me that put that out there, you know. You put that out there, not me. So who's the one who's really the problem? I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's not actually me, is it? if you look deep inside your soul, Zoe, you'll know that it's you and Ben. So if you have appreciated this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Comment all of your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more Sullivan's content, because I'm sure there'll be so much more to go over in future days, months and years. Well, maybe not years, they're on their way out as we speak, but you know, stay tuned.